Hello friends, Koolio here, and welcome back to the channel. Today guys, we are jumping back into ONMYOJI, the card game, because we got our very first, major expansion to the game, okay? There's like 80 or something brand new cards, 8 brand new Shikigami, a whole bunch of brand new events, and I gotta say, look at this enter screen. It is freaking gorgeous, okay? Like, serious props to the art department. I freaking love this enter screen right here. It looks amazing. So let's go ahead, we're gonna jump into the game. Now, originally what I was gonna do is, I was gonna try and read all of the brand new Shikigami characters' cards and kind of break down which I thought were like the best Shikigami and kind of do like a guide and stuff like that. But instead, after reading just one Shikigami, the new one called Warrior Soul, I was like, holy smokes, let's just do like a live reaction of all the new characters because there's some crazy new abilities. So first of all, let's go ahead and talk about what's going on with the new update. So right now, they just released the brand new card packs, the Fortune and ONMYOJI card packs. This has 8 brand new Shikigami to collect with a whole bunch of crazy new abilities and cards. They've also got the ONMYOJI Shrine Divination Festival. This is really cool because basically, if you're a completely free-to-play player, you can jump in every day, complete the fortune teller, which is basically you just like sliding cards around, merging them together, trying to get the highest rarity card you can before you have to collect it. Once you collect it, you get divination coins. You can then go ahead and take those divination coins and then redeem them for rewards. So you can get a new avatar border, a new level up animation. You can also get up to 10 card packs completely for free, ink jades, and Daruma coins. So yeah, I like this event. And the cool thing is I just barely did it once. I got 80 coins, and I know for a fact that I screwed up really, really bad because I didn't know what I was doing. I should have read the rules first. So I can definitely see within just a few days, somebody can knock out a lot of this stuff completely for free. I love that. I think that's so great. Next up, they have a tour pass push going on right now. So it's 3 times the tour pass points. So you'll be able to collect a lot of stuff for free through that as well. They have a new cosmetic shop, the desert shop that you can buy if you really want to. Utengu now arrives in Shotengai, and he can help you without doing some of your quests and stuff within Shotengai. And then if you guys didn't know this already, we hit 800,000 players, giving us all an exclusive title with the new server assembly event going on. Now, with this new update, there's a lot of crazy stuff kind of going on. There's brand new card art, alternative card arts. Season 10 comes up in about a week. It'll reset a bunch of stuff, but there's going to be a bunch of brand new cosmetics and stuff for us to collect. And there's a brand new type of game mechanic called divination. But the crazy thing is, taking a look at the new Shikigami, that's not the only brand new game mechanic that they've added. And so what we're going to do is there's a total of 8 brand new Shikigami that you can unlock. Now, for some reason, I don't have Kyonshi Emoto unlocked, which is kind of frustrating. But we're going to go through, we're going to read these cards, we're going to break them down and give my guy, kind of give you guys my first impressions on them. Now, I've only read Warrior Soul's card abilities, and they're freaking insane. So I'm really excited to see the rest of these cards' abilities, and probably do a pack opening up here pretty soon, and then make a couple of decks surrounding these guys. So let's go ahead. Warrior Soul. Now, this card is crazy insane. I am so freaking pumped. Now, I talked about how there's a new type of card gameplay mechanic called divination. But that's not really the only card mechanic they're adding into the game. This character, Warrior Soul, has a mechanic called Spectre Form. Basically, his whole, gameplay style is defeating himself, okay, to turn into his Spectre Form, and then allows him to attack his opponents directly. It's ridiculous, because the whole thing behind this game is being able to basically, destroy your opponent's Shikigami, make them die, make them defeated, whatever, and then makes it so they can't use any of their cards. However, with Warrior Soul, it's all about defeating him, honestly, just letting him kill himself, and then you can use his cards. It's crazy. I'm super excited for this. So, Warrior Heart, when in Spectre Form, this card gains fast. Harakiri? I don't know if I'm saying that right. He defeats himself. He gains 1 attack when in Spectre Form during the game. Tang Bamboo. You cannot attack the player directly during this combat. Wrath of Unwillingness. Play this card again if Warrior Soul is defeated during this combat. Basically, you jump in, you do some damage, he kills himself, then you can play it again. Wild. Okay, the next one is Resentful Spirit Slash. Enhance. This card gains 1 attack for each defeated Shikigami that you have. Again, it's taking a negative aspect of the game, something that usually would be a detriment to your opponent or a detriment to yourself, and making it a bonus. I'm really excited to try this card out. Oops, let's go back. Then we've got Void Soul. When Inspector form, gain Hunt. This is another crazy ability. Basically, Hunt allows you to attack any opponent Shikigami, even if they're not in the combat zone. You can directly attack opponents if they're in their standby area. It's nuts. Then we got Glorious Finale, which is just a basic stat boost. And then Evolve Warrior Soul. He automatically defeats himself. He cannot be revived. And he gains haste, meaning every single turn he can attack your opponent directly without costing any orbs. It's wild, it's crazy. I'm crazy excited to try this character out. So let's go back to the Shikigami. Next up is Doroki, a draw control character, normal difficulty. Now this is one of those characters that has the new divination ability. Now whenever your Shikigami divines, projectile deal 1 damage. Basically how the divination ability works is you can take a look at the top cards of your own deck or the top cards of your opponent's deck. Then you can rearrange them, put some cards underneath your deck or underneath your opponent's deck, and then rearrange the ones on top. It's wild because not only can you look at your cards or look at your opponent's card, rearrange them however you want, but that information stays with you, meaning you can click on your opponent's deck and you can still see the cards that you were able to gain access to. It's wild, it's crazy. I'm sure it's going to be crazy OP. Let's see, Blazing Pupil, piercing, deal 2 damage to an opponent Shikigami. Then shuffle this card back into your library. All cards with the same name gain +2 damage during this game. Eye of Insight, your divination effects +1. You can move a Shikigami out of the combat zone or into the combat zone. Divination 1, draw 2 cards. Divination 2, this is the evolution card. Evolve, whenever you divine, projectile deal X damage, where X is equal to the number of divination cards. I think this is going to be like this one's going to be doing so much damage. It's wild. ONMYOJI, choose a unit, draw a card, and deal damage that is equal to 2 times of the card level to it. And then All-Knowing Eye, I love the card on this. They released it on their Facebook page. It looks so good. All-Knowing Eye, Divination 2 for the opponent player. Reveal the top card of the opponent's library. Defeat the Shikigami matching to this card. That is going to be such a crazy card. Because not only are you getting information, but you're automatically defeating an opponent Shikigami. I don't even know, like, this is going to be nuts. And then we got Cursed Eye. This is the legendary SSR rarity. Attach Curse to 4 random cards in the opponent's library when entering the battlefield. At the start of your turn, Divination 1 for the opponent player. Let's see what Curse says. Curse. When your opponent draws a card with Curse during your turn, you can choose to activate an effect that has not been activated before. Interesting. I wonder what kind of effects that's going to be. So we'll have to see when we hopefully get Cursed Eye here in a little bit. I did not want to go all the way back. Okay, let's go back to the Shikigami. And let's go take a look at the new ones too. So I don't know why that like did that to me. That's super weird. So we did Warrior Soul, Doroki. Oitsuki is the next one. This is an orb buff card. Now, I was actually really interested in seeing this one, mainly because I saw them post it over on their Facebook page, so I'm interested to see how the cards are going to work for the orbs. When you draw a card of Oitsuki, attach Twilight to Oitsuki. So let's see, Twilight. When you have 0 orbs, Oitsuki cards gain fast. This invocation is removed upon use. Okay, that's going to be pretty good. So not only are you able to activate her cards fast, but I'm sure there are going to be orb cards that will give you orbs. I don't know, we'll see. So Divination 2, gain an orb. Remove all the invocation cards on a Shikigami and recover all its health. Draw 2 cards and replace a card in your hand at the top of your library. Okay. Lunar Eclipse. The opponent player loses an orb during this turn. Trigger, play automatically when the opponent's orb is 1. What? So you basically like shut down the opponent's turn. That's crazy good. That could shut down so many combos. Okay. Evolve Oitsuki. Changes Twilight's effect to all your cards gain fast. All of your cards? Holy smokes. This invocation is removed upon use, so it may just be a one-time use. Evolve. When you draw a card of Oitsuki, attach Twilight to Oitsuki. So, is that meaning, like, basically, if you have the Twilight effect activated, that means all of your cards gain fast? I don't know how that's going to work. That seems really OP. Okay, so Illuminating Moonlight. Attach Twilight to Oitsuki. If you have no assault attempt, Twilight can be removed to make the Shikigami assault that costs no orbs. Dang, okay. So basically that's like a double attack right there. Moon Neverfull. Defeat all Shikigami that had already been defeated by the start of the previous turn, and revive all Shikigami that had not been defeated by the start of the previous turn. What the heck? So basically it shuts down any revives while also reviving your own team. But I feel like this would be a really hard card to pull off. So maybe we'll have to test that out on the battlefield because that seems a little bit confusing. And then for the SSR card, it's called Divine Blessing. At the start of your turn, attach Twilight to Otsuki. Whenever orbs are cost, clear all the orbs of this player. Basically, whenever you use an orb, they all disappear. Automatically activates your Twilight, making all of your cards... Okay, I see that. It's a filled card, which you're probably going to want to use with the evolution version. Definitely an interesting card combination. Okay, next up we've got Teso. This is another card I was really interested in because right now I'm playing a luck deck, and this is a luck DPS card, which I feel like there really isn't a whole lot of luck DPS cards. So after Teso levels up, add 1 lucky coin to your hand. Lucky coin is a fast card, luck 4. Return this card to your hand. We'll have to see what the lucky coin card actually looks like in just a little bit. Let's see. When dealing attack damage to the player, add 1 lucky coin to your hand. I'm assuming this lucky coin card, which I don't think we're able to take a look at, which is kind of annoying. I'm assuming it probably does some form of DPS to the enemy. Let's see. Moneymaker. Once per turn when you use the lucky coin, Teso automatically launches an attack directly at the player. Bling Bling! Enhance. Whenever a lucky coin card is played during this turn, this card gains +1 attack and becomes immune to attack damage. Mouse Treasure. All lucky coin cards in your hand gain trigger when Teso takes damage. Automatically play this card and become immune to the current damage. Then we've got Scam. Enhances card gains fatal if lucky coin has been used during this turn. Never Too Much Money. Whenever you use a lucky coin, Teso gains 1 attack, 1 health. And then Windfalls, use up to 3 lucky coin cards from your hand for each card, and then projectile deal 4 damage. I'm interested to see what this a lucky coin card. I'm assuming it's probably some kind of form of simple DPS or something like that. Evolve Teso, add a lucky coin to the hand. Then he evolves using lucky coin for the first time each turn, costs no orbs. If you use a lucky coin, gain 1 power and haste this turn. So this is a card that looks like it's focused on just dealing direct damage to your opponent while constantly making sure that you're using as many lucky coins as you can. So, alright, there's that one. Kappa, another luck-based Shikigami, which luck cards are kind of ridiculous right now. And I'm sure the lucky coin card is something like a flip. You know, it's like probably like a luck 3 if you get like a 4, 5, or 6, or a luck 4 or whatever. So there's like a 50-50 chance of like whatever that card does actually being useful. Kappa here. Once per turn, if your luck check is successful during your turn, Divination 1. Whoa! Okay, that is going to be so freaking powerful with the one girl that has the evolution card that I did in my last video. I can't remember what her name is, but basically makes it so every single time you roll, you get a 6. So that's freaking nuts. Let's see, Divination 3, draw a card. Inflict 4 break damage on a Shikigami, then luck 4, deal 1 damage to the Shikigami, which... if you're lucky enough, you can probably take out most Shikigami with this card. Koi Fate. After you divine, luck check roll count during this turn +1. What the heck? That's so crazy! Oh my gosh, that's kind of OP right there too with the luck-based decks. Summer Kappa. When attacking or being attacked, luck 4. Gain lifesteal during this combat. Evolve Kappa. Evolve once per turn. If your luck check is successful during your turn, Divination 1 and draw a card. Okay, luck/divination decks, I think are going to be a little bit OP moving forward. River Song reveals the top card in your library and deal damage equal to the card's level to all of the opponent's Shikigami. Dang, that's super good. Whenever a Shikigami attacks, luck 4, attack a random opponent unit when this fails. Okay? And then for the SSR legendary card, Swamp Chronicle, he gains Unyielding, and it's an enhanced card. If your dice roll is higher than 50, gain +4 attack and +4 health. If it is higher than 100, gain +4 attack, +4 health, and you gain piercing. So that could be potentially become a 12/12 unyielding card with piercing. I feel like that is a card that is going to be fairly difficult to pull off, but if you can, you're going to be crazy OP with it. Okay, so we've got 3 cards left to go. Kitamaru, I know a lot of people were excited to see Kitamaru. He's a tank DPS easy card. I see. So Kitamaru, at the start of your turn, if the top card of your library is not a Kitamaru card, place the card at the bottom of your library. Okay, that'll be interesting. So it's basically like allows you to get to his cards maybe quicker. I wonder though if you're not allowed, so it must replace the card and then you get to draw. That's how it's got to be, right? I say Bloodlust. If the first card you draw during this turn is a card for Kitamaru, launch an attack automatically and be immune to attack damage during this turn. Again, this is going to be a card that'll be really, really good, specifically with divination cards, because you can set up how your deck is using divination. So this is an enhanced card, Punishing Hands. Gain fast during the turn this card is drawn. Cynosure. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Cynosure. Shuffle this card into your library. When it is removed, all cards with the same name gain 2 attack and 1 health during this turn. Okay. Evolve Kitamaru, evolution card. At the start of your turn, if the top card of your library is a Kitamaru card, he permanently gains 1 attack and 1 health. If not, place it at the bottom of your library. Shura Demon is an enhanced card. Gain Unyielding during this turn that this card is drawn. So not only are you gaining effects for the card being the top card on your deck, but you're also getting the card as well, and you're able to activate it and use its abilities and stuff. So next up we have Soul Massacre with the Hunt ability. When assaulting, select an opponent's Shikigami to attack, and it has Fatal. Gain Fatal during the turn that this card is drawn. So basically this allows you to knock out any opponent Shikigami in their standby zone. And then we've got Sherlock. When dealing attack damage to the player, draw a card. If the card is drawn is a Kitamaru's card, Kitamaru launches an extra attack. And then for the SSR card, it's called Shattered Moon. It's a Divination 3. When this card is played, when Kitamaru is defeated, draw a card and revive Kitamaru. If it's a Kitamaru card, attach this form to him again. Are you kidding me? So basically, he can become invincible if you play your deck right. That's nuts. Okay, so next up we've got Hanya. This is a single target blast, difficult to use card. So let's see. Hanya is a Divination 2. When Hanya deals damage to the opponent player for the first time during your turn. So when she does damage, she can use the Divination ability. Oni Strike, immune to attack damage. If this card is at the top of your library, when Hanya attacks or is attacked, reveal and play this card automatically. I'm interested to see how this is going to work with the previous Shikigami. Face changing, draw 1 card and place a card in your hand at the top of your library. So that's one you can kind of recycle cards back. After Hanya attacks, if this card is at the top of your library, reveal and use this card automatically, so it's a double attack. Gain fast if you have Divined during this turn. Heart of Envy, after attacking, shuffle this card into your library. All cards with the same name gain +2 attack during this game. The evolution card, so she gains haste and she can do Divination 2 when Hanya deals damage to the opponent player for the first time during your turn. The SSR card is Envious Faces. Shuffle 5 prank cards into your library. After Hanya attacks, if this card is at the top of your library, reveal and use this card automatically. It's got 0 attack, 0 defense. I wonder what this is going to be. I wonder if it's just like a basic straightforward attack card. We'll have to see what it looks like too. And then Scent of Vengeance, it just gains basic crit. Double the attack damage dealt to the opponent when you have crit. So hers is definitely like they said, it's a hard, difficult card to use. Mainly because you have to keep track of like all of your cards, making sure that you're using Divination to the best of your abilities. And then the final card we're going to talk about is a Rejuvenation card, Enmusubi. Now there's specifically like 2 Rejuvenation cards right now that are really, really good. So I'm interested to see how good her cards are as well. Enmusubi. At the end of your turn, attach Enmusubi to a random card in your library. When you draw a card attached with Enmusubi, you and the matching Shikigami recover 2 health. Oh, okay. At the end of your turn, so you're basically guaranteed that some card in your deck is going to give you 2 health. So the longer the game goes on, the better chance you have of drawing that card. I'm sure there's probably going to be a lot more cards for that too. So let's see. Once per turn, draw 1 more card when you draw a card attached with Enmusubi. Again, that's going to be freaking nuts. Scarlet Moon. Attach 1 extra card whenever you attach Enmusubi. Attach Enmusubi to 3 random cards in your library. Draw a card attached with Enmusubi. This is nuts. Once per turn, gain 1 orb when you draw a card attached with Enmusubi. Blessed Encounter Divination 1 at the start of your turn. When you draw a card attached with Enmusubi, revive the matching Shikigami and give them 1 and 1. So this is a card that you're going to want to probably put a Shikigami that is focused on just doing as much damage, as much like face rolling as possible to the enemy, so you can just constantly keep reviving them, constantly healing them. Okay, so Rally gain +3 attack, +3 defense. Your Shikigami who are affected by Enmusubi this turn gain Hunt and Haste. That's wild for a 2-cost card. The heck? Be Together. It's a fast card. Attach Enmusubi to up to 3 random cards in your hand. Shuffle these cards into the library and then draw 3 cards. And then for the SSR card, we have the Evolution card. Evolve at the end of your turn. Attach Enmusubi to 2 random cards in your library. The effect takes place twice when you draw a card with Enmusubi. So you're just stacking it like crazy. Man, that's wild. Okay, so there you guys go. Let me know which of the brand new 8 Shikigami are your favorite. I'd have to say the ones that I'm most excited to use would probably be Warrior Soul, Kappa, and Enmusubi. So guys, thanks so much for watching. If you guys are enjoying these videos, then make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more ONMYOJI card game videos coming soon. Well friends, my name's Koolio, and I'll see you next time.